In day 173, the poet again gives one more story, analogy of the Bhaktavatsala, as to how compassionate he is towards his devotees and how he binds himself to the devotion of the devotees. So, the story that is explained today is about Ambarisha, King Ambarisha, who is known for his Ekadasi Vrata. So, we'll see that. बहुशापितां कस्तला अम्बरीषी तया चे स्वये श्रीहरि जन्मसोषी लीलाश्रीरसीधूतया उपमानी नृपेक्षी कदा देवभक्ताभिमानी रूपेशी कदा देवभक्ताभिमानी. So here it is clearly known as how he is weighed down by the curse. Who the king Ambarisha was in distress, and the Lord himself endured his rebirth, his devotion donning his grace. For a spoonful of Abhishek Tirtha that he has taken, where the Lord Dhurvasa, what do you call, curses Ambarisha. Now, what is this curse to Ambarisha given about? As we have seen here in the first line itself, Bahu Shapiti Kastala Ambarish, he says, distressed Ambarisha, the king, by that name, Tayache, his Swaye by himself, Srihari, he says, Srihari, Janma birth, Soshu Enduro, Dila gave. What did he give? He gave his Sudarshana. So now, what we also understand is Sripadi, he has been cursed. Ambarish is cursed by Durvasa Mahamuni. Why is the question? You see, King Ambarisha is a very, very noble king who was ruling the planet Earth. Being a great devotee, he had kept a vow of Ekadashi. Lot of us also we follow Ekadashi. 5 days back Ekadashi passed, today being the Pandemi, right? So this Ekadashi Vrata is that we observe full fasting. So again, fasting, other day we talked about the n number of styles, of fasting. The basic fasting, some people take maunam as fasting, some people have manasika fasting, some people have upahara fasting, some people have alpahara. Fasting is abstaining from something. And again, that should not become a stress, I tell you. That abstaining should not become a stress, and I should not be waiting as when I will open my fast. Right? So here he has taken a Ekadashi Vrata very sincerely, diligently, and looking at his devotion, the Lord Vishnu has given his Sudarshana, the disc which he has on his right index finger, to Ambarisha to protect it, and he keeps on worshipping it daily, regularly. Nishtagarishta, he is very, very good. On this one day of Ekadashi, where someday, Lord Durvasa Mahaman enters the kingdom. And with all due respect, the king Ambarish invites him, offers him his throne, sits, makes him sit, washes his leg, and he says, join us for. Then he says, I have my small daily ritual, King Ambarisha. I'll finish that and come. He says he goes to the river, has his bath and all, and his Ekadasi Gadiya time is getting over, and Dwadasi time has come. In Dwadasi we have to break our fast, right? So, and if the Dwadasi Gadiya, if that passes off, then the phala is not obtained. So now with this story, you have to understand that Durvasa Mahamuni entered the kingdom at the ending of Ekadasi or at the beginning of Dvadasi. Therefore, Ambarisha invited him for bhiksha or for food. Then this Durvasa Mahamuni said, I have my daily ritual, I'll finish that and come, please wait. Durvasa Mahamuni clearly said, please wait till I come. And as these Bhadasa Gadiyas are getting over, and in case if he doesn't break his fast with the this thing, the whole Vrata Phalita is gone. Therefore, what he does, see, for Sudarshana, he has done Abhishekam there, the Panchamruta Abhishekam. He just to keep his Vratam intact, he just takes a spoon, not a tablespoon, just a drop of Panchamruta Tirtha and says, Keshwana, you know that, and puts it in his mouth. Then Durvasa Mahamuni comes to know that he opened the fast and broke the fast in his absence, though he asked him to wait. He opens his matted locks, and from his hair comes out a great demon called Kritya, a fire to burn Ambarisha. Insult. Durvasa Muni was insulted because Ambarish took the prasad in his absence without him. Generally, you offer things to the guest and then you have. In Indian system, you have a lot of protocols to be maintained. That is more than protocols and official. We say that is with respect. We always say you first. That is our attitude. The Sanatana Dharma says you first. The managerial corporate world says I first. Isn't it? So here he gets filed, and this Sudarshana, he comes out with raises, how dare you try to burn King Ambarish, the great devotee of Lord Narayana, and here goes, kills Kritya, the demon of fire, and goes towards Durvasa, and then he starts to run for his life. You know the story. He goes to all the gods, all the trinities. There is Sudarshan, nobody can stop. And finally he goes to the Milky Ocean. Lord Narayana says, oh Narayana, you see, your Sudarshana is chasing me, please take it back. Then Narayana, he smiles and says, I am bound to my devotee's devotion. Go back to Ambarisha. If he forgives, the Sudarshana automatically pacifies. There's nothing in my hands. Please don't look it as a corporal, what you call, blaming the shoulder, passing the bug on the other shoulder. Narayana is not trying to put back on Ambarish. He is showing that how he is bound by the devotion of his devotees. And again, just to complete the story, the Durvasa Muni goes back to the thing and falls at his feet of Ambarish or whatever it is, and he passes the course. So with this, we have to understand. Therefore, he says, Rupekshi kada deva bhakta bhimani. He is proud of his devotees and he is always at their service. So, Dhila Srira Siddhu Taya Upamani. That milky ocean God, he is always for his devotees. Now we are speaking about Ram, and in this example it is Narayana. For us, Rama, Krishna.